When I go in these homes and I see kids that have a trach or they have an NG tube or they don't eat, and I see them meet those milestones, I would say it's a miracle. Every time when she would come in the house, get off the school bus, she would come running to us and have this big, "Mommy!" and be so happy. I am the PMN director for Upbring. A kid that's classified as PMN means that they have primary medical needs. They may have a ventilator, an NG tube, a G button. They have a whole bunch of medical issues and need special care. I'm also the nurse for Upbring, and with that, whenever we have a PMN kid, I do a nurse assessment of these kids to make sure that the foster family is following all the medical orders the doctor has, making sure they give the proper medications, make sure the family has everything they need. The kids begin to thrive and they start doing developmental milestones because they're taken care of. They're given the nutrition, the care that they need to be able to recover or get better. When we decided to have foster kids, we both decided together that this was what we wanted to do and what God wanted us to do, because you have to have someone to support you and be that backup caregiver if your child is in the hospital. Typically on the weekdays, I would go stay with Eve every day, and then on the weekends, we would swap out. He would go to the hospital and learn to take care of Eve and be there for her.
She is my sunshine on a rainy day. She's the one that makes me smile when no one else can. Eve just has a part of my heart that no one else has. It does take teamwork, and we made it work.
So Eve, during our care, had 5 open heart surgeries. She coded 5 times. She was in the hospital, I think 300 and something days off and on. With Eve, because of the brain damage thing, she's probably considered, communication-wise, probably a 2-year-old, even though she's 14. Most of the time, she's a happy girl, and just being able to see that us taking care of her has helped her survive and thrive and do, as much as she can like a typical child, because she wouldn't have survived without our care. But even though all the hurts that we saw with her code in front of our eyes, to seeing compressions, are we willing to go through those things and throw out your feelings and your emotions? And, our kids and me and my husband made the choice that, God gave it to us, the desire to do it. And we opened our hearts, and I wouldn't change it for the world. We're able to train PMN families so that they can take care of PMN kids. You don't have to be a nurse. You don't have to have those special skills, because we didn't. We were able to learn it. The most important part is you've got to be willing to open your heart and be willing to learn to take care of these kids and have the compassion to do what they need so that they can thrive.